Howdy, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stanley and the Sea Can. Alrighty, this is kind of a new news release that's come to everyone's attention in the firearms community, so I thought I'd talk about it, maybe put my 2 cents on it. And that is the city of Winnipeg and the city of Cape Breton have received government grants, they're called, for assisting with the confiscation or the firearms collection for the gun ban. So Winnipeg got almost $3 million and Cape Breton got a couple 100,000. So it's a good use of taxpayer money, of course. And it's going to go help the police to do something with these. So what I know about these gun bans and the compensation packages and all that stuff that they're intending to offer us is whatever's happening now with this first round of gun bans is only going to affect the firearms that were made illegal or prohibited by the May 1st, 2020 order in council by our good buddy, Mr. Trudeau. So that covers your AR-15s. That covers your, basically everything is AR-15 variants. It's 1,500 guns, all the high energy guns, all that kind of stuff, and firearms and things like that. But the AR-15 was the big one that they took away from us on that day. So, what are the police going to do with this money? We don't know. Are they going to hire new officers? Maybe. Are they going to set up like a special time and date and location? Maybe. Are they going to go door to door, knocking and taking? We don't know. Hopefully not, because that seems like a recipe for trouble. But yeah, so we're seeing that the cities of Winnipeg and Cape Breton are kind of siding with the government, and they're coming after your ARs, boys. So I don't have any other examples here right now that were in that first firearms ban for May 2020, but this is your standard AR-15. But what I can tell you is a lot of these firearms, a lot of people, we sold thousands of them that were just these caliber multis, and they were sold to you as just a stripped lower. So depending on what you did with that firearm, it was going to depend on what you need to turn in for the gun ban. So if you had, like, this firearm looks like it has a 16.5-inch barrel, blah, blah, blah. If this was registered as a 16.5-inch 5.56 barrel, to receive compensation for this, you would need to submit the lower, the upper, the bolt carrier group, like a complete functioning firearm. They might even ding you, like this guy's missing his muzzle brake. I'm not sure if they would ding you on that or not, but they would say it's not a full firearm, so you're not going to get compensation. If it's just a lower, then all you have to do is submit the lower, right? You could keep the lower parts kit and all these other little pieces and things that are in there. They did offer businesses, I think they allowed businesses to sell some parts and pieces back, and they had like itemized values for each little thing. So I'm not sure if that's going to be allowed for individuals or not, but yeah, sounds like, well, just going on the facts, we know for sure the Conservatives lost the election. We know for sure the Liberals are in power. We know for sure they hate legal firearms like this. They hate this kind of style of a tactical looking firearm. And we know for sure that they're coming for them. And some local police stations are signing up to work with the government to collect these things. So you got to figure out, guys and girls, what you have. Is it just a strip lower? Is it a complete firearm? What caliber, what barrel length, all that stuff. And I believe you'll have to turn in what they believe you have, right? And so that would go for like the BCL 102s or the NEA 102s, Matrix Aerospace, any sort of variants, right? AR-10 variants, all those kind of things. And so you have to determine if you've got just a lower or a complete firearm, and it has to be in the configuration that they believe you have it in if you want to get compensation for it. So kind of unsettling times. We're going to scroll now through these government grant pages so you can see it yourself and see we're not just making this up or whatnot. But like I said, we don't know exactly what's going to happen with it. I'm kind of hoping that if they're going to do this, they're going to set up like a space and time with, hiring officers on overtime or something to man some sort of table or something where people could come in and drop their firearms off. But we don't know exactly what's going on yet. There's no good, clear explanation as to what they're doing with the money. We just know who got some. All right, that's about it, boys. Thanks.
Just like Grandma used to say, oh, how glorious it must be to be so wonderfully free from the ravages of intellect.